When it feels like the world's falling down, I'll be there to lift you from the ground. Don't be afraid, just let me in, love me and down. All that I say, your pain in the lies and all your secrets, I'll take them all, I'll be your keeper. Let's run away, no need to stay alone now.
Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita, and I made two rent videos last week, and it didn't have no sound. So, I don't have my headphones plugged in this time. I think that's what was wrong.
Found out accidentally.
Yeah, we found out accidentally after I ran. Last week's rent videos was about I guess they're not important because I forgot what they was. I know one was about no one ever tells you that everything will scare you when you become a parent, like things that scared you when you were a single person. And for me, the thing that scared me the most when it was just me was like being left behind, because I was saying I didn't know if I was going to be strong enough, like I would want to be taken early, but if I was left behind, in the end of the days, which I feel like is coming, I was like, oh, I don't think I would, be strong enough to fight. I would hope that I would be, and, I would fight, if it was, if I had to, I know it sounds bad, like if I have to, but I mean, if I was left behind, then yes, I would fight. But if not, if I had the option, I would not be. Because it's that weird thing. But I was saying that to say, now that I'm a parent, I think if the end of days do happen, I hope that God takes the girls, which is Quinn and Savannah, that He would take them and not leave them on earth, and I can stay as long as they're safe. So that's what I was saying about one of my fears is it's now not about me, it's about them. So I look at things different, as I should as a parent. Then I was saying in that video about me about to take the girls out of gymnastics because something happened, or because of the situation, they got me scared. And I was saying that SOB, and I don't mean short of breath. If you know medical terms, I don't mean short of breath. But that SOB affected me, and he don't even know me. Huh?
Quote unquote doctor.
No, he don't even get the title as being a doctor. Put that on mute. He don't get the title doctor, in my opinion. But I was saying that circumstances affected me personally. Like he affected me personally, and he don't even know me. Meaning that happening made me almost take my kids out of a sport that they love, that they enjoy, that, I mean, in my opinion and in reality, that they're good at, because they're 4 years old in a class for 5 or 6 year olds. So to me, they're good for their age. And I did say this. Hey, excuse me. Open the door. Savannah, get in here.
Turn the lights
Turn the lights off. Your room better be clean.
You better not dirty up your room.
Yeah,
Sorry, folks.
they spent an hour yesterday. The girls and Gary spent an hour yesterday cleaning their room. Y'all probably seen it in their last at home or happy hour home gymnastics. I think that's what we titled it as. Them flipping and everything, and their room was a mess. Like, Gary probably go film them practicing their, what's them called? Gary? When they're up in the handstand. Up in the handstand and roll down and do the candlestick.
Right, and handstand, candlestick, front row.
Okay, handstand, candlestick, front row. Because we're trying to get them to, and the one where they got their hands above their head, flipping over into a pipe. Back row push-up. Back row push-up. That's one that they need to work on. Like, they know how to do it. The problem is when because you start with your hand over your head, and then you roll over, and you're supposed to be rolling on your hands into a push-up, doing a back row into a push-up. Their thing is they can start with their hands over their head, but once they start rolling, they bring their hands down. So when it's time to go into a push-up, they do it in a push-up, but it's like, I don't know, they put their hands down when they're not necessarily supposed to put. I don't know. I can't explain it because I don't know how to do it, but that's what I mean. They know how to do it. It's just the right steps.
And we don't know the technical names.
Yeah,
That's what we call them.
Yeah, we don't know the technical names. But I came on here to just update y'all. See, that was one of the rant videos of that man that I never met, really don't want to meet, and him doing that to the victims. And like I always say, I don't say females because he also had male victims. So to the victims, affected me personally. So he affected me personally, and he don't even know me, and I don't know him personally. But I really thought about taking the girls out of gymnastics because I was afraid. Not that I don't trust, I trust their trainers, their teachers over at gymnastics. So I'm not saying that they will do anything. It's just my fear as a parent, seeing that in a sport that they are in. I was like, I don't want them to ever be, I don't want them to have to ever experience anything like that. So, I thought about it, and I'm like 90%
The young girls get out of the window.
sure that I will not take them out, but
Yeah, I
still
know.
it's that 10% that makes me scared, that still has it in the back of my head.
But leave it alone anyway. Y'all took off
But-
and left it off the charger. You know.
And then the other, I don't remember what the other rant video was. I guess it's not that important because I can't remember what it was. I probably just need to get it off my chest, and now that it's off my chest, I'm okay.
It does
But
seem like you had a double rant there.
I did have a double
You had that one
rant.
about that, and then there's something else came up. That
Yeah.
You dawned on you at the last second. You decided to do it. And,
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, let me make a video about that.
yeah, I just can't remember what it was.
I don't remember. But obviously it wasn't that important because I forgot about it. I do remember, giving a very nice shout out, to, Gary's aunt. She wrote me a beautiful letter, and you don't get letters anymore. Like, it's not the norm to get a handwritten letter. You know, somebody took time to sit down and to write
It's the room I
you, put it in the mailbox
out.
and send it to you. To me, it was very,
Get your clothes on.
it was great.
Clothes on.
And she did that, and I'm just glad
Clothes on.
she took the time out of
You're
her
sick. I want
of
warm
her
clothes on.
day
You're not putting Leo
to
on.
write me a beautiful
Mhm.
letter. And I mean, the letter was beautiful, what was in it.
Put your pajamas back on.
You know, I very much enjoyed it. And, you know, so I thank her. I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants, you know, her name to be said, but I do thank her, and it was a very beautiful, and I felt like generous and, you know, meaningful letter.
Meaningful letter.
Yeah. But I don't know what's going on. I'm about to get to the point where I don't have no words in my head left. I swear. Because I can't even hardly say any words anymore. Not that I was ever able to say much words, but like my vocabulary list is getting short. And it's not me lack of talking. Because like y'all know me. I can talk. But sorry. Y'all know I can talk. So it's not that I'm just not using words. It's just I know what word I'm trying to say, but it just don't come out. What, Van? Yeah, please don't. Okay, yeah, but I don't want you to, cause
Did the ring about the stomach?
what
About
about?
the stomach doctor.
It probably is what it was about that doctor.
But I don't know
Yes,
if you ever
Savannah.
know if that never went through or not.
I have no idea.
It just dawned on me that might have been what it was.
I don't know. That rant about the doctor that Gary's talking about is, how can somebody tell you that your kids' needs, and then this is all my opinion, this is not medical opinion, but this is just in my personal opinion because I've been their mother for the last 4 years, almost 5 years, and I know them more than she knows them. You know, she's never seen them every single day. She doesn't know what activities that they are in. She doesn't know what they eat and everything. But her wanting them to basically be on a feeding tube, I mean, that's what I feel like she's trying, because she keeps saying that, oh, well, they're small and they need to gain weight. And the problem with that is, yes, they are small. Yes, they probably do need to gain weight. But the problem is, they have never... Please stop before you hit the thing. If you hit that and that flies up right, then that might kill one of us.
Yeah.
So stop.
And there might be real glass shatter all over us. Stop jumping up.
They have never been on the scale,
Stand on there and jump
and I
period.
use that very loosely, because to me, I feel like just because, you know, Bob's 4-year-old down the street is this tall and this big, does not mean that she's more healthier than my 4-year-old that is this height and this big.
Don't take them off the bed.
So that's my problem, and she keeps saying, "Oh, they're small. You know, they're way too small to be 4." Okay, I would agree with her if they were at any time in their life the height and the weight and the size or anything of their age group. I would agree with it. But when they were born, they were the height, or they were the length and weight of a baby that was 28, 29 weeks. They were born at 37 weeks and 4 days. Now, are you going to pump a baby's stomach full of formula where the baby's uncomfortable or throwing up or die because they're 37 weeks and 4 days by their gestational age?
Get out.
But in their lungs said that they were 37 weeks and 4 days. So that means they were 37 weeks and 4 days, not 28, 29 weeks. Oh. So I've been fighting with doctors from like before they were even born. Literally, I argued with a doctor for an hour. And then she finally did an amniotic centesis and was like, "Oh, you're right." No, I know I'm right. No, I know I'm right. So, their primary care doctor, knows from 4 days old, that's when she became their doctor, and she's still their doctor to this day. And until she personally tells me, you know what, I think we should try this, I'm not going to listen to anybody, and especially somebody that did not meet them until they were like 5-6 months. Because yes, I agree, they are small for a 4-year-old, but they are height weight proportionate. It might be the size of a 2-year-old or going on a 3-year-old, and they're going on 5. Okay. They have always been small. They have never been 3 and been the size of a 3-year-old. At 3, they were the size of a kid that was 18 months. That's not meaning I'm not feeding them. That does not mean that I am keeping them small for any reason. No. That doesn't mean that I'm keeping them small. That just means not everybody is meant to be big. Because if that's the case, everybody would be the same height and the same weight. I mean, when I was little, when I was a kid, I was like Hannah. I was like tall and skinny, which Hannah is not shorter than Savannah, but not that much shorter. But like on the scale of Hannah, she's gained weight. On the scale of Savannah, she's gained weight. She's her height and her weight is proportionate with each other. She's not too tall for her weight, and she's not too short for her weight. So you wanting to put a feeding tube in my child because my child is not like the typical 4-year-old. Like, woman, you should get your license taken for wanting kids to have unnecessary surgeries. That's what it is. She's wanting them to have a feeding tube. Okay, if they have a feeding tube, they're not going to be able to hang upside down or flip, because either they're going to have to be off their feet for so long, and then they can do floor exercises, but they're not going to be able to do bars because they're still at the age that they're learning to put the bar at hip level and then flip over. They're still learning that. So right now, they're doing it on their stomach. Well, if you got a feeding tube, a G-tube in your stomach, that's gonna hurt. And then you're gonna be getting food and you're gonna be throwing up because you're getting too much food for your system. Because, okay, let's say there's a slow drip and like one bag lasts them all day. Okay, that's the same, like pretty much what you're doing is like saying, okay, well, they can eat small meals all day. Okay, they do that already. So your way is no better than how they eat and how they are right now. So I'm going to fight until I cannot fight no more, because it's an unnecessary surgery. And you trying to get people to be on your side and force me to get my kids unnecessary surgery. Yeah, they can get some too. That's all I'm saying.
And yes, we're concerned about their eating habits.
Yeah.
But
and we're the one that chose. We asked the doctor techniques that we can get them to eat. Now, like I said, their height, weight proportionate for their self, not for a certain age, not for a certain ethnic group or race. It's for they are the amount of weight and the height for their own self. They have their own scale that they had from birth. Their primary doctor is like, well, for their scale, their height and weight proportionate. Until, like I said, until she tells me different, I'm not listening to anybody. And I say that because she knows everything that I know. But you don't talk for Savannah, because if Savannah don't drink it, you're going to have to drink hers too. So just talk for yourself.
If you want vanilla protein, vanilla protein. All protein.
See,
You already got one?
the height, weight, proportionate. They are for themselves. And the reason why I say her, that I will listen to her, because she's been knowing them almost as long as I've been knowing them. So if I really think that they need the feeding tube, I will be the first one to ask for it. And if she just feels like, okay, well, they're not growing anymore, or that health-wise they need it because they're healthy. That was another thing that this woman that wanted to give them a feeding tube.
Just don't
I
put one in
asked
the
her,
bowl.
is any of their levels off?
You definitely have a protein.
Nope,
You got
they're
another one.
healthy. Okay, so why would I agree to get my kids to have an unnecessary surgery? Stop before you break that, Lemmy. Do not squeeze her because you will break her. She has to move.
Let her down.
Let her down. Anyhow. Yeah, but if you hug her and you break her, then you will get no more. No more. But yeah, so why would I get my kids? Why would I have let my kids get an unnecessary surgery? That's like me saying, oh well, their hair's short. Let me,
Cut it.
get their ears clipped so that their hair can grow. It's like, okay, them getting their ears clipped has nothing to do with their hair growing. Them getting a feeding tube, it's not going to make them grow taller or even gain weight because their stomachs are not that size. And then, okay, let's say that it did make them gain weight. Okay, then when they get obese for their age or too heavy for their height, then you're going to be wanting to cuss me out about, I need to cut back. I need to put them on a diet. No, I don't need to do that because you are the reason that they are overweight now for their height, for their age. Why create a problem when right at this particular second there is no problem with their health?
Football.
And I say health.
Go get the ball.
There's no, like, they're healthy. They, are not, no nutrient deficiencies. And I knock on wood for that. And I thank God. Because they don't need the surgery at this point in time. And believe if they did need the surgery, I will be the first to ask for it. Nobody will have to ask for me.
Hey, Stan, quit.
They will not have to be like, oh, well, they need it. I would be the first one to ask if I felt like that they need it, or if their blood work shows that they need it, that they are not getting a certain vitamin that I give them over-the-counter vitamins. If that don't fix it, and this is the only other way that will help, I would not hesitate, not one time, into getting them help. And that's what that woman don't. She should know, because the only reason why we started going back to her after the last fiasco was because I wanted to see if they still had slow gastric emptying. And that's another thing that she never took in consideration when they were younger, is that they had slow gastric emptying. She knew that. And so, if you don't know what slow gastric emptying is, it's when you eat something, and instead of it taking an hour to 2 hours for your food to digest, and for your stomach to empty, it took them like 8 hours for their stomach to empty. So yes, they ate a little bit of food. They did not eat a lot of food because they were full. I'm not going to force their stomach to be stretched, and where now that I'm feeding them more, because they wouldn't eat it anyhow, but if I did feed them more, now that they're miserably full, or they're physically sick and they're throwing up the food, and now they have nothing in their stomach, rather than them having the amount of food that they can hold in their stomach. Anyhow, I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh, my main reason of coming on here, I was coming on here to say what I was gonna fix tomorrow. I'll probably fix, the Olive Garden chicken by Tina Fam Bam. That was my reason for making this video, that y'all should try it. But then it turned into something else.
No.
But anyhow, alright. Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita. I'm eating animal crackers and Reese's spread. And then I went to Dollar Tree and got the bag animal crackers because, and I got it in my old bucket, my old animal cracker bucket, because I went to Sam's today when I was gonna go grocery shopping so that we would have what I call dinner meals. I was gonna get another pack of chicken tenderloins and I was gonna get another thing of the olive oil dressing. Each month we get the 50 bag, big box of 50 bag of potato chips, and we let each month one person gets to pick the flavor. And starting with Savannah picked barbecue, and then it was Hannah's turn. Then Hannah chose Funyuns. Then it was my turn. I chose plain chips, and then it was Gary's turn, and then Hannah picked Funyuns, so he got Funyuns, because Hannah was like, I really like Funyuns. And so it's back to Savannah's turn, and Savannah wanted the barbecue chips, so we was getting them, and then I was gonna get I was gonna get a big box of the plain, but I think we took it down to one box. I was gonna get 2 boxes, but I think we took it down to 1 box. And so I was gonna get some other things that were you put dinners together. Like, we have food here, but we have like hot dogs. We have like the can of the mini raviolis, the big raviolis, pasta, beefy mac, and beefy mac, the SpaghettiOs with and without wings. So we have food here, and we already got the bread. So mainly what I was getting at Sam's is stuff to put with the stuff that we got to make for dinner. And like I said, the chicken, the olive oil dressing. If y'all know me, y'all know that I am obsessed with the olive oil chicken. Olive oil dressing chicken by Tina Phillips of the Phillips Bam Bam. So I'm obsessed with that now. And then I was getting eggs, which we have eggs, but I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to run out. So it was pretty much fill in, but for the main thing, I forgot what I was going to get, and I wrote it down. But so we was going to go to Sam's today. Got up, got ready to go. Bad thing about it, they closed at 6 o'clock today. We got over there at like 5:36. So we could have went in. We could have got a few things, but I didn't want to do any shopping there you know, I wanted to make sure that when I go, I'm not picking up partial stuff, because that's usually what I do. I usually go to Sam's first, and then by the end of that, because we got so much food, it's either we don't have time, or we don't have room, or we're just too wore out to go to Kroger's to get the fill-in stuff. So Gary this time went to Kroger's Friday, because he had to go to the doctor on Friday. And so he went to the doctor, and then he got the stuff from Walmart, the stuff from Kroger's, so that when we do go to Sam's, we're not going to multiple stores. We're just going to one store, and where we're not overturning ourselves or running out of space in the car. So we went today, and they were closing pretty soon, so we didn't get any food. So that's my rant for today. What brought that up was I am watching the family, the Phillip family film bam, and they did their Costco haul today. That's my favorite videos of them, is their grocery hauls. So anyways, y'all go check them out, and y'all will enjoy their food hauls. I don't have a Costco card. I do have a Sam's card. So anyhow, and I'm watching the Olympics. The sister and brother team is on. Don't know if y'all can see that. We got our vacuum cleaner today, which is kind of like a rainbow. If y'all don't know what that is, a rainbow uses water as the filter. So you put water in the bucket, and then you just vacuum like regular. And instead of you having a dust filter, the stuff goes into the water where it's not going to blow out because it's in the water. Then you just take the vacuum cleaner off of it, empty the water, and then it's good to go. What? Okay, is that his baby?
I don't know. It's the rarest baby in the world giveaway. I just thought it was cute. I thought you got sweet.
Yeah, she got his, or I was going to say, she got his eyelashes.
Yeah, it does, don't she?
But
Me too.
I don't think, that might be his baby. We're talking about Jinx.
I don't know if you see it or not.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And then
There
Kevin
you
Hart. We was talking about Jinx and not Kevin Hart. Jinx got some pretty eyelashes, if y'all don't know who he is. Is this channel still called Jinx?
It's called Skyper.
Oh, well.
It's called Skyper. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
It's not any
Skyper.
beef for him.
Click on it. See if that is him. I guess that is. Anyhow, yeah. Jinx, that's what we was talking about. CJ's little brother. But anyways, CJ's so cool. If y'all don't know who they are, check them out. I don't watch them anymore, but that's just my personal...
Yeah.
Anyhow, I don't watch them anymore. I used to back in my early YouTube days. I say that. There's nothing wrong with having a change of mind. But yeah, y'all should go over and, what was it, the Sky Crew? Is that what his name?
Skyper, yeah.
The Sky Crew, shout out. Giving free shout out for Jinx, even though I don't watch him anymore. And CJ's so cool. CJ and Royalty and Royalty's kids. And I think CJ, one of his daughters, live with him now. Anyhow, go check them out. Oh, what do you? Do they got? Is that one? Just one yellow, Gary? Nope, two yellows.
Yellow.
One green turned to yellow. What the?
Yeah, now it turned to green.
No, well, the first one turned green, but that second yellow was just green.
Okay.
And then it went from green to yellow. Give them their green back. Give them their green back. I don't have on my glasses, y'all. I'm barely seeing it. Like, I can see the people, but them dots is just...
Yeah,
I can see colors, but I can't see how many dots.
And every so often those dots disappear in mine. I'm looking right at there, it turned green. Back to green.
Oh, good job. They got that green back. Anyways, it's the sister and brother team. Well, yes, I was getting to US, but I was gonna say what the name of their. I done forgot what the name of their channel is. I was trying to give a shout out to him and Gary.
I'm sorry.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
the US sister and brother dancing team or dancing gym, ice skating team. I forgot what their names was, but it's the. I keep wanting to say Schindler's List, but it ain't Schindler's List. It's something with an
It's
S.
Santes or something like that.
I don't know, cause in my head I keep wanting to say.
Something.
I keep wanting to say Schindler's List or the
Yeah.
shit list, and I know it ain't the shit list or Schindler's List, either one.
Yeah.
I
There
do
it
not.
is.
Okay, well, what is that called?
Maybe the side.
Well, I don't say. Anyhow, I was trying to give them a shout out, but then I don't know. They never did use her. They never did use her. She went all the way there and didn't get to skate. I think they should have just let her skate one time. Ashley Welber, Gary, is that her name? Ashley something. Something. She never did get to skate. She went there as an alternate in case somebody got hurt and couldn't skate. But she went all the way over there and didn't get to skate. They should let her skate just one time. In a program that didn't mean that you were getting medal. Just a qualifying round. I'm just saying, I spent my money. I got paid for it. Why not? Let me skate on a night that you ain't getting no medal, but this is just a courtesy skate because you here. Anyhow.